Florida, Florida. In the day and age of selling that cookie, and I ain't talking Chips Ahoy or Oreos, female rappers or artists, as they would be preferred to call, have completely saturated the market with sex on every damn record you possibly hear. If it's not sex, it's talking about how they're practically riding or dying for this guy to pull up on this person. I'll cut your weave and sell it for 150, flip it, put it in a metaverse, and all types of fucking damn shenanigans. You know. But in the sunny, shine state of fucking Florida, known for good weather, palm trees, good weed, and some fire ass bitches. you know, I'm talking about Florida. You guys already know what I mean. A few things there known for orange juice, CSI Miami as well. A couple of artists, let me throw them out there. Rick Ross, Trina, XXX Doechii, Kodak Black, City Girls. I don't want to go on. The list can go on, you know. But today, I'm bringing you guys somebody new. Somebody new. You guys know I love what I do. I'm bringing you Kiki. Do you love me? Are you riding? Nah, for real. I'm talking about Cherele, though. Next upcoming artist on the music scene. I recently found out about Cherele through Doechii, and I had to give her music a spin or two. And I must say, it's nothing like I've heard before, but nothing out of the ordinary. So it's refreshing because someone's doing something new, but it has some elements inside of it, if I can say. Leaning more towards the side of EDM-ish hip hop. I want to say, which is perfectly fine. I mean, if you listen to Party Next Door's first tape, Party Next Door 1, you could hear influences of a lot of EDM, especially in the opening tracks. Welcome to the Party, Right Now. Yeah, I was trying to think of a third track, but can't think of one right now. Now, I think with this certain artist, it takes time, and for her, she's 100% indie. I've watched a couple of interviews from her. She has a small in-house team, maybe no more than 2 or 3 people, but with her, being independent and her own in-house team, she's taking charge of her career. She's learning the business side. She's learning how to handle multiple things. When you've got to be the artist, you got to be the editor, you got to be the producer, she's understanding all of this, and she's actually, headlined a couple of her own shows. She's actually done that. I think that's a really great thing about her, building an entrepreneurial spirit, taking matters into her own hands. I love it. So, Cherele, she started doing music at a young age and then, relocated over to the dirty South motherfucking ATL. She already had a small following and promoted her own shows and built a healthy buzz alongside with her producer, Pete Tango, which she does handle, I believe, majority of her production, maybe 80% of her production. And on top of that, like I said before, Cherele, she handles her own production. Fucking amazing. She reminds me of Thames, and I think Tierra Whack also handles her own production. Shout out to Wonder Girl, too. In her interviews, she's mentioned that she also has her own Twitch show called Left on Red. Now, I suggest you guys check that out on her line. Go hit her line, check out the show, play it, get to know the artist behind the mic. I've seen 1 or 2 episodes. Did I dig into it so well? Nah, I didn't, because she was a great host, but I think some of the guests were kind of corny on her show. But, you could say she's going down the right path, because I personally feel she's going down the right path because she's got the chance to open up for some huge acts such as Doja Cat, Trina. 2 of her songs actually have been on the both seasons of the hit HBO Max show Insecure, produced by Issa Rae. So I'm pretty sure that sync license money must be looking pretty decent. I'm not pocket watching, but she's getting to it, especially when you're independent. So now she knows what type of deals that she can work with her catalog can work with. But let's get to why you guys come to my channel, the music. You guys are here for the music, the ranking, and this and that. Let's get to that. All right. So after listening to her project Paradise Lost, which is a 2015 project, and Give 'Em Hell, which is her most recent project from 2019, I must say, if she ever gets to that point financially where she can work with another producer, she should work with Toki Monster or FKA Twigs, formerly known as Twigs. Her sound is so futuristic and experimental and daring, which I love about it, especially when you guys hear the track Visions. Very, very daring. Very, very daring and brave of her to do something like that. And when you have artists like that, it always leaves more room for growth and trend setting if that's your thing. Now, for those that are new to my channel, what we do around here is a first take, first listen. Basically, we would recommend the top 5 songs and a highlight project that we recommend you listen to get started off with an artist. So for the top 5 songs you should listen to upon publishing, I want to give a disclaimer though that on 126, which is tomorrow, Wednesday, Cherele is actually releasing a new single on her birthday. That's not included into the top 5, but I really feel like it'll probably be a good single because 2019, from 2019 when she dropped Give 'Em Hell, so 19, 20, 21, about a few years she's been making some new music, and I can't wait to hear what she puts out. I'm really ecstatic for that. Anyway, so the top 5 songs I want to tell you guys to suggest to listen to is Kiki, Time's Up, Uber Eats, Meet Me Outside, and Visions. Now, for a highlight project to listen to from this artist, this is like the second or third time I had to done this, and once again, it's not because they don't make bad music, but it's neither projects. I can't recommend a solid project from her because 2015's project is so old, it's so outdated, and I believe that's some of her music from her old laptop. She's talked about her laptop getting stolen ATL, so maybe she said that was a sign from God that's time to produce some new stuff. And then 2019's Give 'Em Hell is just it's basically a beat tape, her just jacking beats. And like I said before, jacking beats is just taking other people's beats, stealing them, and just rapping over them. I can't really recommend any of those projects. I can recommend some singles off of them. I've actually taken like 2 or 3 singles off from each project. You know. Now she also released Kiki, and she had a snippet that she played on her IG page, and that shit sounds really good. So hopefully that's what's coming up for tomorrow, 129. So this is my quick review of Cherele. Atlanta-based, Florida-born artist. I think she's actually in LA right now. I believe she's actually in LA right now, but she is Florida born. But anyway, thank you for listening. I want you guys to check out this artist, subscribe, tell a friend for a friend. I'm out, you guys.